H P Lovecraft, a well-known writer of weird fiction. But men, but not really myth because we know he existed. And I mean, legend, yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, no, he's had a great influence on many things such as films, comics, animation, adult videos that you probably shouldn't be watching, which really reveals a lot about society.
Kid videos you probably shouldn't be watching.
He had a parody in Scooby-Doo, okay?
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah. Also Supernatural, a little bit.
Supernatural, yeah, because that one episode, but Scooby-Doo is the weirder part.
Mm-hmm.
Supernatural, I guess you can see that stuff.
The Leviathan, I think, is pretty...
Lovecraft, and I mean, I know they had one episode, but I can't remember what the exact... Anyways.
Yeah.
Sandy Petersen, an RPG legend, the man who made Call of Cthulhu, has finally created 11 Mythos collection for Pathfinder, which was then remade for 5e. And sold better, let's be honest. It wasn't any, folks. It wasn't any. So, that's a big deal.
Yeah. So, what do we got here?
Sandy Petersen's Cthulhu Mythos.
Mm-hmm.
His interpretation of how you should run D&D Cthulhu 5e. What you got here is an open chapter that describes the basic things. How to run a Mythos game.
How to run Mythos game, what Cthulhu is, you know.
Yes. Well, I wish he called it Yog Sothory, which Lovecraft referred to his writing collection as, but that's besides the point. Now, there are 3 main rules. 1, make the monsters maligned. That means you gotta make them enemies. I know, in today's society, we gotta subvert everything. Like, when you see a bunch of drow enslave a bunch of children, turns out the children are actually the worst monsters.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta sometimes play things straight.
Or you have, like, dwarves, who everyone says dwarves are great, but it turns out, oh, they're actually the baddies.
Yes. No Ryan Johnson in your players.
Or, yeah, I was about to say, or, let's have this historical figure of, like, might and honor, and he's just sitting around for
nothing. And then he decides to become a child killer like his father before him. But anyways,
go away.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Sorry.
Anyways, I just saw red for a second.
I saw green. Now, another rule is don't use jargon. Now, that is a really hard rule to do because it's a game. And sometimes you want to describe it quickly. You take 32 damage. Alright, he attacks you with his tentacles, that's it. You gotta describe with a little more purple prose. Now, I think a better way to remedy that is just to write down the damage and pass a note to him and describe what it looks like. The last part is the hardest rule to follow. Is making the game mundane.
That is going to be difficult.
Especially...
like, dimensional.
Yes, but it's also hard to make it mundane when the mundane for D&D involves what?
I cast Eldritch Blast!
And what species would you see?
Elves, goblins, trolls, hobbits, dwarves, and men.
And what else is weirder? Come on, what weird races are there?
The Aarakocra.
Yeah, the Yardvarks. And...
oh, the elephant people, too.
Yes, the Loxo. Or Loxodons.
Loxodons.
Well, Loxo are the ones in the Forgotten Realms. Loxodons are the ones from the MTG. Loxo are basically the same stat, so I don't think they actually have official 5e stats. But that's besides the point. It's hard to make things scary when you are going around slaying monsters. Most of the time, you're less of Randolph Carter and more of Conan the Barbarian when you're PC. It is really hard to scare your players because they have to be willing to be scared. And we live in an age where people make quips like a Marvel film at any encounter, even as they're dying.
Yeah, like, literally, like, in every bit of media, it's always the quip. Like, in Doom, for example, if you fall into lava, you're going to give a thumbs up as a reference to Terminator as you die. Terminator 2, yeah.
Wait, is that a new Doom game? No, that's
that's Doom 2016.
Okay. I've never actually fallen in lava in Doom 2016.
Do it, it's fun.
I'm not going to fall in the lava, it's painful. Okay, next, play races. Now, we've got the Gnori. You might be asking yourself, what the hell is Gnori? After reading this book, I'm still asking myself, what the hell is Gnori?
That's the Naga?
They're kind of like, they look vaguely like Nagas, Cybermen, okay? But they can shift their number of arms. They are deep sea dwelling creatures. It's really hard to describe them.
There's, and then there's the rat people.
Called the Zoogs.
With, like, they're rat people, but
tentacle face and all that. They hate cats.
Yeah. And the cats, which we played once in what is known as the Trash Fire campaign.
Yes. The catastrophe.
The ultimate catastrophe.
Oh, I remember. And you also got things such as Mythos ghouls. Now, Mythos ghouls are a lot different from your standard D&D ghouls.
Yeah. They're more, I guess you could say, more like the Shadowrun style. It's not an infection like in Shadowrun, but, like, they retain humanity to a degree.
Well, the thing about these things, some are changelings, some are people just mutating ghouls, and some were just born that way. They eat the dead. They ironically love the taste of undead.
And they have special abilities, like certain...
Memory eating, basically.
Yeah, they get memories, like the elves from Divinity.
Yes,
play it.
Buy that game.
It is
Support
great.
Arian Studios. And you also got things such as the Teko and the Langfolk. Now you might be wondering, where are the Langfolk? They are slavers from the plane of Lang, which connects to all realities. You know Sigil? Steven Seagal City is kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. The City of Doors. That's
Yes.
Lang, essentially.
Except Lang is less doors, more crappy, barren hellscape.
And a mountain, right?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
There's probably a mountain.
There's mountains probably. But you got Langfolk and other monsters like Moonslavers. Do not go there.
Trust me.
Now, there's also a few other smatterings of player options, such as the new classes.
Yeah, there's a ton of new classes. What's your favorite?
Well, that's a great question. I really do like the Dream Domain, the Dream Paladin, but I gotta be honest, my favorite is kind of like the Sorcerer's Origin of the Pact, where you play as a familiar. It's such an interesting concept.
Ooh, I was thinking about that.
What's your favorite?
I really like the pacts for the Warlock in this one, because like the old one packed in the original Player's Handbook, it's pretty good, you know, but not really flavorful. Like in this one, you can cast Resurrection and Reincarnation for free, but it mutates whatever you cast it on.
Yes. And mutation is common in this book, quite common.
Very common.
Oh, and speaking of player options, new spells for every arcane class.
And not just new spells, but outright rituals.
Yes. And these ones are different because you have to make checks to do them sometimes. And if it backfires, you might just kill yourself. Or go insane.
Or kill the world.
Yes, it's all fun and games till you summon an
As a
eldritch
thought.
god.
Yeah.
Then it actually is fun and games because you're playing a game. But, it isn't fun and games till you do it. Anyways. Now, the best part of this book, in my opinion, though, is the monsters. Oh, how I love them.
Oh, lordy.
Oh,
The monsters in this book are quite a scary bunch.
No. You've got the outer gods, the elder gods, you've got all those. Those things.
And, yeah, the elder gods. The rules for the elder gods, not only are they terrifying, but they have stages.
Yes.
Because, like, the King in Yellow, Hester, they have rules for quantum entanglement. And as long as any atom has seen Hester on your reality, he's still in your reality, and therefore can affect anything he sees through that atom.
Yes. It is beautiful. These are boss fights. The Tarrasque ain't got crap on most of these.
No, the Tarrasque would lose.
These are something a level 20 party would actually probably die to.
Probably in the level 20 party of 6 players.
They are hard fights. I'm sure you can cheese it if you have great teamwork
And
you have prior knowledge of it, but
it's just like the stage 1 or 2.
Yes.
Not even the stage 3 and 4 levels.
But it's not just the outer gods that are in it. You get the lesser things, the mini bosses. I mean, a Shoggoth isn't a world-ending threat. It's just a regional destroying threat.
Yeah.
Because most parties will struggle with that. A Proto Shoggoth is a CR9. That alone is enough to take down a village.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Faerun, then I mean, there's like a level 20 character around the corner, so you can't feel you're done.
What ho boo!
But if you're in Eberron, say goodbye to Eberron.
Yeah, Eberron is
A little lower totem pole, but
yeah.
a little more advanced. Another thing about these monsters that I really like is they describe what you see to players. So you have description go right away. You don't have to say what it is. And another great thing is templates.
Templates are always fun.
Yes, if Nyarlathotep possesses you in the form of his demon boar thing, so Ganondorf, or Ganon, we'll just call it Ganon for convenience sake, because Nyarlathotep is hard as hell to say, you are permanently transformed into a monster. And you're like, oh, I can fix this, and you can. With, say, a 9th level spell known as Wish. Really easy to fix.
Yes. Simply one of the highest forms of magic possible.
Yes.
And that's easy for these creatures to do.
At least a lot of your stats will be 20. You'll just have to deal with being a large-sized pig demon thing.
Yeah.
Which, actually, a lot of power gamers would love that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
it's quite right with so many options. This book has items, too.
so many items.
So many ones that can screw you over. So many ones that can save the day.
So many.
Oh, the King Yellow's mask.
Just the Necronomicon is, of course, in this.
Yes.
Incomplete, though.
Thankfully.
Unless the DM gives it to you. Because there's certain spells in this book where you need the complete book. And if you manage to cast it,
say goodbye.
Don't fail the saving throw to maintain control.
Now, this book doesn't exactly have an adventure in it, which is fine. You can create the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It has some nice encounter tables.
Not everything needs a full campaign tied to the third-party book.
Honestly, sometimes I prefer mine without it because you can't use that all the time. You can't just.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta flip through that and just take up space.
Yeah.
But this baby, it's got what it needs.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, what's this?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh no, she's a whatever. Oh yeah, they're bookmarks. Okay, if I was gonna put silly string like.
Yeah.
They are lovely.
Colored bookmarks.
Yes.
With the book.
So beautiful.
Ooh, and this one's Cthulhu green. Very nice.
So, I want to thank you, Senator Petersen, for making this lovely thing with your team.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you continue making products for this, which I know they will. They will make adventure paths. I don't know if they're only in PDF form, but I really want to see another bestiary like this.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
if there's only one, you will have a special place in my heart.
As a player, I definitely recommend this.
As a GM, I recommend this. And as a fan of Lovecraft and many monsters, I look down at this book and I smile.
And I scream because of the horror I've read in it.
There's a horror book? Oh, yeah, horror. Okay, sorry. Oh.
Well, I mean, Shiv Nigroth.
Hey,
Nigroth.
she's a classy lady.
She's a classy lady that's a 3-headed goat demon.
I mean, sometimes.
I read the spell. I read the ritual.
I'm Zach, this is Steve, and this is It Came from the Third Party.
And
Buy the book.
Yeah.